After meeting in Acre in June, the crusading kings Louis VII of France and Conrad III of Germany, together with Melisende, Baldwin III, and the major nobles of the kingdom, agreed to attack Damascus. Zengi's territory had been divided among his sons after his death, and Damascus no longer felt threatened. An alliance was formed with his son Nur ad-Din, the emir of Aleppo. Perhaps recalling attacks launched on Jerusalem from Damascus in previous decades, Damascus appeared to be the best target for the crusade, rather than Antioch or another northern city that might have allowed for the recapture of Edessa. The subsequent siege of Damascus was a complete failure. When the city appeared to be on the verge of collapse, the Crusader army suddenly shifted its focus to another section of the walls and was driven back. The Crusaders retreated within 3 days. Rumors of treachery and bribery circulated, and Conrad III felt betrayed by the nobility of Jerusalem. Whatever the reason for the failure, the French and German armies returned home, and a few years later, Damascus was firmly under Nur ad-Din's control. The failure of the Second Crusade had dire long-term consequences for the kingdom. The West was hesitant to send large-scale expeditions. In the ensuing decades, only small armies led by minor European nobles, intent on making a pilgrimage, arrived. Meanwhile, in 1153, Baldwin crowned himself as sole ruler, dividing the kingdom into 2 parts. Baldwin took Acre and Tyre, while Melisende controlled Jerusalem and the south. Baldwin replaced Manasseh with Humphrey II of Turin. Baldwin invaded his mother's possessions, defeated Manasseh, and besieged Melisende in the Tower of David. Melisende surrendered, withdrew to Nablus, but was appointed regent and chief advisor, retaining influence in ecclesiastical appointments. In 1153, Baldwin launched an offensive against Ascalon, capturing the fortress and incorporating it into the county of Jaffa. This secured the southern border, reducing Egypt to a tributary state under weakened caliphs. Baldwin faced threats from Nur ad-Din in the east and Byzantine Emperor Manuel I Comnenus, who claimed suzerainty over Antioch. To strengthen defenses, Baldwin allied with Byzantium by marrying Theodora Comnena, Manuel's niece. Historians debate Byzantine-Jerusalem relations. Some say Amalric acknowledged Manuel as overlord. Others believe the alliance protected Orthodox Christians. Baldwin died childless in 1162, passing the throne to his brother Amalric. In 1163, Egypt's instability led to a refusal to pay tribute to Jerusalem. Amalric invaded, but withdrew when Egyptians